Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Virginia's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
He lets it fly. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart, David, throughout his career, hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box. They try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy, and I like what you said, week in, week out. You know what else you got to have? You got to have some durability, and he's been tough in the lineup almost every single week. You hand him the football, you get the production. That's how you get to 4,000 yards rushing.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the move, he fires. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, but you just didn't have it there.
Buying some time as he moves left. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. He's got it overrun. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Schultz. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're going back to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cavaliers are rolling down the field.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quick quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the pressure. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Oh, they're after him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to throw, it's Schultz. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got room to work. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets into the 48. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. There he goes. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Buying some time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Schultz. Finds his man. It's Duff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Going to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. He's piled up 76 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season. He'll heave it deep. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete. And the Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there, this guy should be an impact player day one.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Schultz. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Trying the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Find some fresh air. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Schultz. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gonna try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
The Cavaliers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's now got 78 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Pressure coming. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Schultz. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Caught. Bulldozes his way through. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Duff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000.
Going for the big play. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Got the 1st down and more. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal. And look at that toughness, just running through everybody. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. To throw, it's Schultz. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense set on 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Cavaliers have it with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Virginia! And they take it in.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll return it. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Rivers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Cavaliers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cavalier. A great catch and run for 6. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over UNLV. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Scarlet Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Bringing the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Cavaliers are threatening in the red zone. Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
They'll try the right side. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's high. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Makes the grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
How about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Bringing it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. As they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense showing blitz here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bishop. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.